Oh, crumbs. Well, hello and welcome back to the Shallow Proclamation. I'm losing part of my face though. Had some extensive root canal.
The faces one.
We haven't been recording for a while. It feels like various things have come up. It didn't come home.
No, it's not come home. No.
But we've got another episode of Doctor Who.
I mean, on the plus side, even though England didn't win, I've heard that on a clear night you can still see Harry Kane's penalty flying across the sky. So
I felt bad for him. I felt bad. Oh man, the pressure.
Oh yeah. Well, it was one of those things, isn't it? It's not the end of the world. So
yeah.
And yeah, so we're now well into December. I don't think when we recorded before we were in December, right? Or maybe we were just about, but we've had a busy couple of weeks, just stuff going on in our own lives, and but we're into Christmas now. I've got my Christmas jumper on there.
Oh,
now I
nice.
have a machine gun, a bit of a Die Hard, so...
And I have a jumper that could be considered festive, although I don't think these are snowflakes in particular. They're just kind of geometric shapes.
No, but you could pull it off, though.
Yeah. Oh, shall I take it off?
The snowflakes, don't take it off.
Oh, right, sorry.
Not that kind of channel.
You can pull it off.
Join us on our other channel, Shallow Proclamation Nights.
Oh man! Oh, can you imagine? And Paul's lost a guitar in the process.
Don't imagine. Yeah, mine's because I got stuck at the church and I had to abandon all my gear and walk home. So yeah, I've lost a guitar.
Right.
So.
Oh well.
Yeah, because I'm snowed. Today's not so bad, but I was snowed in before. So.
That's a mountain in Wales, isn't it?
He's the guy who leaked all those files, isn't he?
Oh, I've missed this.
Man,
well,
this is the best intro we've ever done.
What have we got today, Paul? Episode 4 of the Dalek Master Plan. Anything we need to know going into this part?
Nothing to flag up before we start, I don't think. No.
Oh, nice.
Katarina! Katarina!
Oh, crumbs.
She may have wanted to, dear boy. She wanted to save our lives.
Must have been quick.
I hope she's reached that place of protection. Yes, but not that way.
And there you have it, Thomas.
She just died.
The lives of all the other beings of the solar system.
Oh, crumbs. Oh, that is horrific.
So actually, when they filmed this, the original shot, they did something like this, but with her on a trampoline.
Oh, right.
And I think it was something like the people from 2001 A Space Odyssey got in touch and were like, how did you do that? They wanted to do something with it. Like,
wow. Well, that was unexpected.
So, people say that Katarina is the first companion to die. I suppose part of the debate is whether is she really a companion?
Yeah, because she's kind of only in.
Well, I mean, not even a whole complete story, is she?
Yeah, that's true.
She literally joined in the Mythmakers in the final episode.
Yeah.
And then she's done 4 episodes of this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, this is the story after the Mythmakers. So yeah, I was not ready for that. I feel like we hadn't really got to know her that well.
No. I mean, to my mind, I don't think Katarina. I don't think you can really class her as a companion because she's just not in it long enough to have that. I don't think. But
were they intending to have her for longer, or?
I don't think so. No, I think I read somewhere that there was never intended that she would stick around. No, it says there were no plans to make Katarina a main companion, as it was felt that a character from the past who needed everything explained to her would be a burden.
Yeah, I think that's a good call in a way. I mean, obviously it's sad that she died in the story, but it was becoming a little bit tiresome, wasn't it? Kind of the massive time difference. I feel like having a companion from, say, the 1900s or something might work, but having someone from ancient times is a lot of explaining that's got to be done.
Apparently, when it was written, I think Terry Nation didn't know necessarily that Vicky was leaving in the previous story, so there was some intention that could have been Vicky's exit.
Oh, flip. So, that would have been heartbreaking.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I think that bald guy might be in a later Doctor Who story. I think he may appear in a Patrick Troughton story.
Okay.
Let me know in the comments.
One of our subscribers always knows.
Oh, someone will know, yeah. They're a veritable treasure trove of trivia and information.
Oh, what's that from? And this place is a veritable treasure trove. Oh, it's the Gobgo Gabga Lab. Have you seen that?
I'm sorry.
Oh, right. We'll watch that after. I
thought you were having some kind of aneurysm. Jean Marsh, she was in The Crusade. We watched. She played, I can't remember what she's called now, but Richard's sister.
Oh yeah, quite a big part, wasn't it?
She also comes back in the McCoy era.
So they have recurring actors. It's a bit like watching Alan Partridge. And they have the same actors playing multiple roles. Knowing me, Alan Partridge, sacking you, Glenn Ponder.
I think I said to you in the previous, when we watched The Crusade as well, that Jean Marsh was also married to John Pertwee, the third Doctor.
Oh, really?
Although I think they'd broken up by the time John Pertwee was the Doctor. Maybe by now already, actually, as well. I don't know.
They will be shot on sight, but aim for the head.
Ooh. That's pretty dark, isn't it? Aim for the head.
Aim for the head. Headshot.
Shoot to kill.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Well, what do you think of that one?
Well, I wasn't expecting Katarina to die.
No.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, it's very kind of out of nowhere, isn't it? It feels, and it's quite dramatically done, really, isn't it? You know, with her in the airlock, and then she's reaching out. She doesn't know. You know, and Stephen says, "No, Katarina, not that button." You know, and she presses the wrong button, and gets ejected out into space with the other guy. And it's a pretty grim way to go, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of the tragedy of someone from an ancient time ending up on a spaceship and just,
I mean, there's some nice bits, you know, immediately afterwards with Hartnell, you know, kind of saying, like, I hope she found perfection, you know, the daughter of the gods, and that, you know. There were some really nice little lines to mark her kind of passing. But in a sense, it doesn't really feel like she's earned that. You kind of go, why didn't you do that with Vicky? Why didn't you have, like, some nice little lines there, but we didn't really get anything? So like I say, Katarina is often touted as being a companion who dies. But I don't think you can really count her as a companion. She's not really, in my book, a companion, because she's barely in it for 5 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
And there's literally only that scene plus episode 2 are the only bits of moving footage with her in anyway.
Yeah.
Not that that's what makes you a companion or not, but there's so little stuff that she's in.
Yeah, it was cool to see. It's been cool to see, though, in this story, the development of, you know, the Doctor always tried to preserve life, and that line where he says, "We don't have to. There are other means and ways of dealing with the evil. We don't have to kill them." This Terranium core, is clearly very important. They've been banging on about it in every part of this story, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's definitely going to be the main thing all the way through. And then also, I mean, we had this episode, the introduction of, I don't know whether it's Sarah or Sarah Kingdom. Sarah, call her Sarah for now. And she kills Brett, you know, so 2 deaths, in quick succession, really, within this story. Yeah. Kind of unexpected. Because he'd become, I think, you kind of assume he's going to be there for the long haul of the 12 episodes, don't you, really? He seems like he's a main character. It's like, this story's so long, it's like watching a season of 24 where you think the bad guy, who the bad guy is. Did you ever watch 24?
No, I haven't.
So 24 is great, but it has the same formula for every season. That for the first 12 episodes, you're like, oh, this is the bad guy. And then somewhere around episode 12, something happens where that bad guy is kind of usurped by a bigger bad person who was really the bad guy in the first place. And you go, oh, that guy's not really the bad guy. And everything changes. And so you kind of assume that this person might be in it all the way through the whole thing. And then they're not. They're knocked out halfway through. And I think that's what it's like with this guy, with Brett Vine, that you kind of think, oh, he's in it. He's a main character. He'll be here till the end. But suddenly he's gone all of a sudden. It's like Game of Thrones as well. Don't get attached to anyone. They just
die.
They just die. It's just like that with no warning. So go
on. Before we move on to the next episode, I'll just quickly show you the Glob Go Gab Galab. This is what that line made me think of. Hang on a second.
A veritable treasure trove. No, I have seen this.
Have you?
I have seen this. I do recognise that.
Really delightful. I'm the Glob Glow Gab Galab. I love books, and this basement is a true treasure trove.
It's so disturbing.
I am the Glob Glow Gab Galab, the schwabble dabble wabble gabble flibber blabber blab. I'm full of schwibble glibber. I am the yeast of thoughts and minds. Schwabble dabble glibber glabber schwibble schwab glab. Dibble double shwibble shwabble glibber glab schwab. Schwabble dabble glibber glabber schwibble schwab dab. Dibble double shwibble shwabble glibber schwab glab.
It's like a human Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
Splendid. Simply delicious. The Glob Glow Gab Galab, the schwabble dabble wabble gabble flibber blabber blab. I'm full of schwibble glibber kind. I am the yeast of thoughts and minds. Schwibble double glibber glabber schwibble schwab glab. Dibble double shwibble shwabble glibber glab schwab. Schwabble double glibber glabber schwibble schwab dab. Dibble double shwibble shwabble glibber schwab glab.
Oh, it's so weird.
What on earth is that?
What is it?
Man.
It's from an animation called Stravinsky and the Mysterious House.
Oh gosh.
Which I think is it's a magical adventure inspired by the Chronicles of Narnia, Walt Disney animated musicals, and the parables by Jesus Christ.
Wow, I was not expecting that. Different. But,
I mean, bless them for trying.
Well, should we wrap up on that note?
Yes, certainly.
That was episode 4 of Dalek Master Plan. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what you thought down below, and give us a like and subscribe, and join us soon for episode 5, Moving Pictures, I believe. So, looking forward to it. Until then, bye-bye.
Goodbye.